everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa from Potsiefighter, and I'm back today with a really fun layout. I really love how this turned out in the end. So I'm scrapping these two pictures of like fish in the aquarium in Palma and from my Mallorca vacation album that I went on in April of 2019. And I have this beautiful, it's like a periwinkle blue um, paper. It's just the American Crafts paper. And I have this stamp. It's a fish stamp. It's rubber, but the handle is like foam. And the only thing that's a bit annoying about this product is that the print is upside down, or they adhere down the rubber upside down. So it's a bit confusing when you try to stamp it, but that's fine. So what I'm doing, I'm just using acrylic paint for stamping. That's super easy. You just either dip it into, like the stamp into the paint, or I'm just using a little stamp and I'm making my own background. So I'm using this beautiful periwinkle. You can hardly see it because it is pretty much color on color. Like it's, what's it called? That's not what I mean. Is it? Um, Tone on tone, that's what I meant to say. Anyways, so I will also use two other colors. This is more of like a turquoise, kind of a tealy color. It's really beautiful. That's also acrylic paint. And just I cleaned off the stamp a little bit and then I just continued on. And as you see, I just do some random stamping. I overlap them. I let the fishies go off the sides because that makes it just more cohesive, I guess. Not cohesive, more realistic, you know. I mean, not that it's realistic because they're stamped fishes, but like in an aquarium, they wouldn't be in just like one confined, I mean, obviously confined space since it is like a confined tank, but like as in one square, one part of the tank, they would be everywhere. So, and this is like a snapshot of that, just like the pictures. I wanted them to be like the pictures, like my background to be like the pictures, which I think turned out really cute. So I decided to also go with orange. Now you're gonna say like, why did you use orange? Two reasons. First of all, in the pictures, there's these fishes. I don't know what they're called in English, but it's like Nemo, the from the movie Nemo. Um, so that's the first reason. Second reason is because I used blue. Orange is the color opposite of on the color wheel, so it's really nice and in contrast. So that's what I decided to do off camera while I was letting that dry. I used some Pinkfish Studio Alphas to spell out my title, which is going to be Dory and Nemo, because these fishes just look like Dory and Nemo. And I thought that was so extremely original, which it's not, but you know, I like the title. Yeah, there, I completely ripped this freaking paper pad, so it's great quality as you can see. But anyways, I used some, again, blue and orange papers to back my photos. And I did use the same patterns to that wasn't a sentence. Oh my God, I can't talk suddenly. To match both pictures. I really love how they turned out. They're such cool pictures because of the way that they set up the lighting. It's such great contrast, so I really love how that looks. But yeah. And then I go in with the second paper. There we go. And this is how it's gonna look in the end. Like the placement of my photos. And you can, some of the fishes you can't really see, which I think looks really cool because of the tone on tone that I used on the first, with the first color. And then I just go through some of my like my sticker packs. And I had this for the longest time. It's like some cheap Japanese stationery thingy, and these are like bubbles, and I love them because now I can use up the whole thing. And yeah, while I was making this, I was like, oh my God, that is not gonna turn out, and it's gonna look horrible, and I don't know what to do. It's such a busy background, but just hang in there. It's gonna turn out really cool. I really am in love with this layout. I love how it turned out. But that is not gonna happen until the very last step that I take, or pretty much at the end. So yeah, then I just kind of raid all of my summer stash and put on all of the stickers, especially blue and orange ones. These are actually from my bestie. She gifted them to me for my birthday, I want to say. And now I put on my title, which I'm not quite sure why I called it Dory and Nemo and not Nemo and Dory, but that's okay. They didn't have an ampersand, so I just used one from a random like alpha pack that I had on my desk. I know there's like whales and dolphins and all of that stuff, but they're blue, and of course some air bubbles. I love how they look. And this is where I kind of go crazy now. I fill all of this stuff in with fishes and all of that stuff. Of course, some glittery ones. Sorry about the glare. I'm gonna pick it up in a second. No, I didn't use any from this set. I don't believe. No. But these glittery ones, and I don't use the pink ones. There are a few orange ones, I think, and some blue ones, of course. And yeah, this is gonna get fuller and fuller, and I'm just like, what are you doing? But on the other hand, I can't stop. So yeah, it's gonna continue on like that for a bit. Also, I love these fishes. They're so tiny. They're super simple. It's just like a tiny little fish with a black dot for an eye, but I love them. As you can see, I like them very much. So yeah. Did I put on the whole page? I did, except for the holographic ones. Wow, I did. Wow, I did that. Interesting. Didn't know that. Well, I remember when I bought them, I got half of them I gave to my bestie, so I only have half of them left. And then I felt the title didn't stand out enough, so I used my black, sorry, that's not black, that's my white pen, and I outlined all of the alphas, or the alphabet stickers, I should say. So there is that. Yeah, that takes a while. Had problems with my pen at first, but this is the Pilot, the Signal Broad pen, which I love, but mine doesn't work all the time. But I got it to work, and now it really pops off the page. And then I decided to do a thing. This is my white Posca pen, and yeah, I splattered everywhere. So this is when I was like, okay, now you have to do mark making. It doesn't even, like, you have to. So I just started to do little bubbles and dots all in between the stickers and the stamping, and I love how this turned out. It makes it look three-dimensional, and it makes it look so much more fun and kind of like alive. And I love how this turned out. I love it so much. It looks so cool. So there, I tried to show you. I had to do a big splotch because I had all of the paint everywhere, but yeah. I tried to do some little accents, but it didn't really work, so I decided not to do them. But I love how this turned out. It looks so cool. I really, really love it. It makes it look like the page is three-dimensional, which I love. Really happy with how this turned out. I think I tried another pen, but in the end I just don't do it. Also, I'm sorry about my chipped nail polish. I just realized that I have chipped nail polish. There, I didn't really. I mean, I did try it for a bit, but um, yeah. You don't have to do this. It's just apparently I did do it everywhere. But yeah, there we go. I love how this turned out. It's so cute. But yeah, anyways, this was my layout. I love how this turned out. It's such a cool thing. I always love how mark making looks on other people's pages, but I never do it on my pages because I am scared that it will not turn out good or I will mess up the page. But this time I kind of had to because of I splattered the paint everywhere. And it was a very, very happy accident. I love how it turned out. And yeah, so that is my layout for today. Here you have about a million close-up pictures because I took a lot of pictures this time. But yeah, I really, really hope you enjoyed this layout. And if you did, please let me know and give me a thumbs up and leave a comment if you want to. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye!